And thank you for joining us for another episode of Vampires and Vitae. Again, it's our pleasure to have you at our table. You can also find some of these amazing voices, such as myself and Melinda and the wonderful Tyler at Pulp Culture Cosmos. We normally jump into the episode with a little bit of recap from Tyler, but unfortunately he is not at my house currently, so we're going to throw it off to the amazing Melinda.
You say amazing. I think that should be in quotation marks.
I do not think so.
Well, let's see how this recap goes, and then we can decide.
Okay.
So last episode, Anna and Frank went on dates, I suppose. I mean, does it qualify? They went out to eat.
Hey, haberdasheries.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'm upset that I've never taken you to a haberdashery at this point.
I'm upset about that. But Anna and Frank had a bit of a heart-to-heart about how kind of hard and maybe a little judgy Day and Danika have been on Anna for her vampiric impulses, and how they are so much stronger for Anna than they seem to be for Day and Danika. So they talked about that for a little while, and then we learned that the weight of keeping the werewolf pack together and in order during this particularly difficult period of time is really starting to weigh on Jake King. Mr. King is really feeling it.
Heavy wears the crown.
Yeah, true story. We came up with a plan that we are going to Pantex. That is the next step.
You're planning to Pantex with shopping carts.
Yeah.
Woof.
Hobbled together by a mad genius who calls himself Sprocket.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's your guys' best plan, but I mean, that's why you have a mad genius and multiples of them.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're going to get right back into the conversation that we left you with last week. But that's what's going on.
Oh, that's what's going on.
That's what's happening.
Welcome to Vampire. His arm up and grabs your shoulder, you immediately feel right around 200 pounds of weight. Like, it doesn't break you because you're a vampire.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that, he's just resting his hand, and you can just gather what is weighing him down at this point. We don't have a lot of sprockets left.
We don't have a lot of ancients either. And we definitely don't have another Gomez.
Gomez is currently doing lunges, like he's just doing the workout. Yeah, he's stretching. And, oh. All right, I'm ready. What are we doing?
Well, looks like Sprocket said there's a way to get up top. Everybody who's going up top, go on top. Everybody at the bottom, get ready to hit him where it hurts.
Well, who's going on top and who's going on the bottom?
Yeah, you guys have already set that up. Let's make that exceptionally clear. Because Sprocket is now going out to make additions to his shopping cart helicopter to be able to carry the extra weight and extra people.
We're going to need a couple of extra drones, eh?
Yeah.
So on the top, I'm assuming it's Day, Anna, Danika, Lawrence, Gomez, Sprocket, and maybe Vol?
Well, Sprocket's not coming in with you. He's just going to drop you off.
Oh, okay. So then are we taking Vol with us?
Vol's going to be in the front. He's going to try and find his way in through all the chaos.
Downstairs.
Okay, so that's the 6 that are going in then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So Day, Anna, Danika, Lawrence, Gomez, and Vol are going in. Sprocket is dropping us off. And then we have James and Mel and Frank fighting somewhere. And then Jake and his other wolf buddies in the tank.
You guys ready for some action?
Oh, yeah.
A half an hour takes. And right before you leave, everyone's getting booted up. You know, you take your personal weapons and tighten them down. You've been to battle one or twice. At this time, there's a different take when you know that some stuff is going to go down. In the green room and walks the queen. She comes over and she puts a hand on you, Day. I just wanted to say thank you. I had some exploits in my youth when I tried to help. was never a hero. Ever. I wish I was. But I didn't get the chance to be one. They kept me away from the front lines. Still let me experience them, but I can only do so much. You seem to be more than a mechanic. She puts her hand on you, Danika. Both strong and pretty. The amount of times I wish I was like you. I fortunately didn't get the opportunity to be one like you. She puts her hand on you, Anna. And smart, and brilliant, and meant for rule. If I had a daughter like you, if this empire could be brilliant and ruthless, and yet still a little bit of compassion left in your boots.
I keep it really tucked in there, to be honest, Liz. I mean, Elizabeth. Sorry.
Elizabeth is preferable. But because you may die, tonight I'll take Liz. Godspeed, I believe, is what we said to the gentleman that jumped into a world that the whole Earth didn't know. It wasn't America's valiant attempt to hit the stars first. It was all of humankind that got to touch the moon. You guys are in similar fashion attacking something that has been ripping out the soul of humans for a very, very long time. She walks over to Sprocket specifically, and he's been gone for 30 minutes, and he's looking at his, diagrams of what he's built. From managed parts and whatever he said to be able to hold the extra weight on his particular drone-filled helicopter that he's built out of shopping carts. And she goes, "What brilliance Mother Earth herself brings to us. I hope that I see you all again. But if I don't, thank you for what you've shown me of yourselves. There's nothing I can truly do to help you, but humanity survives. I would say the kingdom if I was on TV, but there's no TV longer to broadcast to. Humanity must be what I stand for. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. It is odd to send monsters to fight monsters. It is easy to say, but it's hard to understand. I don't find you, any of you, to be monsters. I can't imagine the pain that all of you have gone through. We in England have a saying, the stiff upper lip. It's a saying. It's immersed into our culture. It came from the Blitz bomb, and we've adopted it. This is more. Perhaps all of you know more about humanity than even the humans do. You've suffered through more of it. I wish it was my soldiers. I wish it was my people I was sending towards the fight. It is you, or you can survive the slings and arrows of our enemies. I will say God bless. She looks at you specifically, Danika. Perhaps there is a happy ending. If there's not, I'm so glad to know of you. And if you fail, we shall still fight. She takes a step back.
Your Majesty, thank you for your words, truly. The debt that you will feel the need to repay will be mostly to Mr. King and his people. This has always been their fight. And the debt to us, I think, need no real rewards because we do it for, as selfish as it might sound, our own purposes. But I do warn you to beware the lies of the Camarilla, assuming that the things that come to pass are in the favor of humanity.
She comes over to you and goes, if you survive all of this, I think you're going to have a hard time not being in charge of the Camarilla.
I can't tell you how much I would hate that.
And she, very frail hand, but still unshaking, just confident on light, but confident on your shoulder. The crown, they say, is heavy. It is not. It's slippery. It's hard to find what you want to be. Too far right, you've lost your path. Too far left, you've lost your path as well. If there's anything about the end of the world that is prosperous for any of our people, so we get to choose a new path, perhaps sensualist this time.
Yeah, maybe. Lawrence, stop crying.
Yeah. Lawrence is geared up. This is the first time Lawrence has ever got to go to, like, actual war. Lawrence is geared up, though. I mean, like, he has, like, new blood coursing through his veins. Like, he's fed, but, like, I mean, like, there's a new power in Lawrence that is unquenchable.
All right, well, no time like the present, right, guys?
I agree. It's time to get this road on the show. I mean, show on the road.
You guys walk out and you see all of your friends gearing up. You see the James checking his guns and the wonderful Linda kissing him on the cheek. Knives aplenty upon her. The slight glint of moonlight in her last throwing knife before she puts it behind her back. See Sprocket still tightening screws on his contraption that he's now expanded to have little grates for all of you to be able to ride on. There's more like lawnmower blades that seem to lift this thing up.
Going to have to watch our
Very
fingers
happy.
on that one, Hyundai.
Yeah, I'll be amazed if we don't die just
Oh
in
my
this
god.
thing.
Do we need to
right.
do we need to do like a 150 point exam and make sure that all of the screws are tight on this
Yeah,
thing?
Gomez is definitely like holding a spotlight, like trying to make sure that he's doing it all. Very afraid of what's going on. He is an older man.
Gomez?
Jake has brought himself out, still sitting in the grass. Gomez goes, I think it's good. I don't know how it works, but I've seen it lift up. I've seen it go down.
Good enough for me.
He keeps on telling me to point a light at a thing. I point a light at a thing. He fixes the thing. I don't know what it does, but apparently it works.
All right, well, to the ground team, I guess we'll see you eventually.
James clicks his last, puts it in. You can hear the roar of a tank starting up. He goes, that's my ride. You can hear Sprocket like spry in. And it's like a platform of chicken grates, essentially. More wired, though, a little bit thicker. So you're not going to have like a bobble, not like a hammock. It won't like lean down like a chicken grate would. This is more static. So it would be a lattice work of metal that goes off of both sides of his helicopter that he's built.
All right.
I don't want to say it, but I really miss the private jet, guys.
I mean,
Sprocket goes up to his helicopter that's going to carry all of you and literally starts it like a lawnmower.
Really missing the everything. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
yeah.
Everybody pile into a shopping cart.
No. This is like on the grates on the sides.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just pointing.
Yeah,
at
right,
it.
yeah.
I'm just like, whatever that is. Oh, God. Lawrence, you with me?
Yeah, right. You hear Frank go, ha 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 ha, as he jumps on, being the last party member in your group. You take off and you get halfway to the last lit building in London. You yourself, Danika, hear a piercing call from a wolf. As your racked, shambled, wonderfully put together helicopter flies in, you hear the explosions coming against the building. They seem to impact it, but it's not enough damage. Something is protecting this building. The two tanks that you have left, you see one explode before you land on top. You can hear the groaning of Sprocket trying to maneuver this thing down, trying to get in past this. He's approached and taken back, and approached and taken back, and forever you hear this cacophony of explosions coming to this building that just decides not to be hurt. You hear a scream from an individual that, other than seeing bones themselves produce themselves from Anna's forearm, never be out of sorts. And the ramshackle, brilliant piece of technology that you all have been holding on to land on top of this building lands in a heap.
But it falls apart.
It does.
Oh dear.
All of his technology doesn't seem to work in this particular place.
Yo, what the fuck, Sprocket?
Right? I told you we should have done a 150
I know.
point
Did you need to take an hour instead of 30 minutes? What's going on?
I mean, like the shopping cart monstrosity, like legitimately just unrivets itself around him. It's everything I can do to get you here.
I've seen
Yeah,
you
but
make a printer that used fruit by the foot as paper. I do not understand.
He's looking at his screens that now you see are just pieces of things that he found in a deconstructing world. There's a couple lights lighting up on them, but like he just seems to have fallen apart. All of his technology seems to unfold itself. It's not working on top of this place, but he was able to land on top of this roof. Gomez, thankfully, seems to be unhurt, for he was in the actual carriage directly behind. Everyone else was flying on these outreached pieces.
appendages
Yeah,
of
appendages.
your fucking-
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay,
But
head
it doesn't seem to
count.
work.
Head count. Everybody good?
I'm here.
Yep.
I was planning on leaving, but apparently I'm here.
Okay, me and Lawrence are here. Gomez.
Fine.
Okay.
It's good.
Frank? Where's Frank?
Oh, I'm still here. It's gonna be good.
Did you hold on to the back?
I was like, there's a lot of mist in my face. I'm gonna guess that was exhaust.
All
But,
right, Frank, listen, I
You
know
were
that
supposed to
being
be on the
quiet.
ground, you
I know you
dog.
weren't even supposed to be here. Look, being quiet is not your thing, and I get that, but you're going to have to shut your mouth.
He goes,
I will cut your tongue out.
We're all gonna die here.
We're not going to die here. What
Can
are
I
you
have my
talking-
dagger back? I'm going to cut his tongue out.
You're not going to cut his tongue out.
Did you get your dagger back?
Anna has it.
The Frank is
give
going
it
to
to
be
her?
fine. Do not worry. The Frank will be fine.
If you give her that dagger, don't use it unless it's like life or death situation. I'd like to hold on to that until, I'm just saying, don't go stabbing everything with that. Use your
have
new
killed-
katanas.
You have killed 6 people with that dagger, just letting you know.
6?
Yes, that is correct.
Because of the ceremony that happened?
No, you have killed 6 people with that dagger.
You were stabbing a lot of people when you started using it.
I distinctly remember using it twice.
Nope.
But if you would like to say 6, then sure, we'll go with 6.
The judge,
Yes.
the second person next to the judge running away,
Yep.
the next 4 people. You figure this was a one-shot kill, and you've just decided to use it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, be careful with the dagger. I don't know how it works, whatever. Just saying, use your new awesome swords. Cut some shit in half.
Okay.
Gomez gets out of what would have been a crash. Obviously, it took Sprocket all of his mental facilities to be able to land this thing.
Well, look, if the frontal assault is on, then we need to get in there quickly.
All right, Gomez, tell us where to go.
Gomez grabs up and starts working on this particular lock that's on this door. Door opens up. I'd like you all to roll a d10.
Oh, boy.
Just looking for a 6.
I got a 9.
9.
10.
Awesome. Reroll that 10.
Another 10.
Reroll that 10.
A 2.
That's cool. Gomez changing his posture from his old man over. I mean, he looks very spry, but with that double 10, you just gave him back a free action, essentially what you've done. All
Oh.
of you,
Hell yeah.
right? Because you're dealing with Gomez's luck right now.
Gomez, you're looking good, bud.
No problem. Boom, 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 boom. He gets through it. You guys get into the hallway. This is a building being attacked that is a military, essentially, compound.
It looks like they locked it down pretty quick, guys.
They're at battle stations ready. Gomez brings up some of his papers, hands them over to everybody. Same papers to all four of you.
Mm-hmm.
Frank's like, so, we gotta kill people? It's like,
Frank,
Gomez
what do we
goes,
say
"No,
about
no,
the
no, no."
noise?
Looking at it, it looks like there is a bank of elevators 3 floors over, and he has notated that there seems to be small robots that cover this floor like Zumbas.
Okay, Sprocket, what do you make of these, Mr. Technology Boy? Since you're a part of this now,
I prefer not to be, but
you wanna scale down the wall, go with a frontal assault.
what I think is, I think they're like mines. If you run into them, they will have an explosive property. If we can trust Mr. Gomez's perspective, and like he was that had that gummy feeling to him when he touched his shoulder of whatever magical effect Gomez is underneath. He's like, I believe that we should probably avoid them.
Okay, mines. Everybody got that? Mines. We're dealing with mines now.
Mines.
Mines.
Fantastic.
Great.
Cool. Day, can you see these mines?
I mean, I can see that they're laid here on the map. I can't personally see them at the moment.
You see the first, what looks like a Roomba come and start going kink
Oh, there it
on
is.
one side of the road. Kink.
Oh,
Another one.
Oh,
Cleaning the floor if it was a Roomba.
I mean, it's running into stuff, so it can't be that sensitive, right?
yeah, it could be motion activated.
Kink.
Or
Wouldn't
it
they
might,
be setting each other off?
or it might know the layout of the
Make a
of the room.
decision. You have 4 more ginks. Gink.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna fucking send it. I'm just gonna run across, try and avoid them.
Okay. Let's do a. So you're just trying to jump over this thing?
The ones that I can see, I'm trying to just.
No
Yeah.
problem. There's only one right now, so
Okay.
that's not going to be very difficult. In fact, just give me a dexterity roll. Real easy. This is only one. Just jumping over a single Roomba.
Yes.
No problem. You see Day jump over this Roomba. No problem.
Okay, they don't really have very good eyes, it appears.
Yeah, right. You see Sprocket definitely jump over it as well.
Anna will pirouette around it.
Give me a roll. Dexterity. We're looking for just a single 6.
Okay, dexterity, a single 6. Pirouette.
Roll for pirouette.
No.
Oh God, here it
Really?
Here it goes.
Really?
Wow. Boom!
Ouchie.
Yeah. Let's see how much. As you don't take the threat seriously, your back of your ankle clips where the Roomba was going to go, and it happened to shift it a little bit back.
Right.
Silver nitrate explodes
Amazing.
in your immediately vicinity. Thankfully, no one else is around you. You take 1 grievous wound.
A grievous wound. Okay.
Jesus Christ, Anna, not a game.
No, it was not going to be a game. I was just trying to do it like pretty, but do
No
not
pretty.
do that. No,
As-
it's bad.
As you look back after jumping over it, you can see none of her clothing seems to be hurt. None of her actual things that she's wearing. It's just her left leg. And it's as if she has like 3rd-degree burns on it. Slight limp.
Was there a mechanical explosion or was it just like a powderized?
Powderized.
Okay.
All right, well, that boom means that they now know we're here. We gotta move fast.
Yeah. On the plus side, Gomez, you're not allergic to silver, are you?
Yeah, no problem for me.
Okay. Well,
Sprocket, what about you?
Ah.
I like that. I like that.
Oddly similar. Silver's not good for werewolves either. It seems that they've taken precautions that would be detrimental for both werewolves and vampires.
Cool, so they were expecting us, and now they know we're here.
You know what they weren't expecting? A human fucking being. Okay, so it appears that it's pressurized silver, powderized at some point.
Yep.
We could try to activate them. Gomez could probably activate them.
As you take the next path, there's now 2 Roombas in the same pattern. It just seems to be random. Boom, 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 boom.
Gomez, go kick him.
But what if they are not all powder? What if some of them are like explosions, like real explosions? I cannot go back to Myrtle without the Gomez.
That's
Well,
fair. That's
Frank,
fair.
Frank, how long is your hammer? Could you just smash one from a distance?
You want me to hit like one of these things?
Could reach as far as you can.
You know what we need? We need a bouncy ball.
Bouncy ball would be good.
Sprocket, do you have a ball?
He does.
Sprocket, throw a ball at it.
He goes, all right.
I mean, you couldn't get much more.
Experimentation is the best experimentation.
Yep.
And he bounces it down. It does hit one of the Roomba-like creatures, explodes in the same silver mist.
Okay, well that's 2. It's almost a pattern. I'm just gonna try and jump over it because it's only 1 again, and I had luck last time, so bye. And then I fucking
Jump over it?
Yeah.
No problem.
Dexterity.
It's just 1. Yeah. Just a thing on the ground.
3 successes.
Yep. Jump over it. No problem.
All right.
All aboard.
2 successes.
No problem. Jump over it. Pirouette if you want.
Oh, yes.
Danika wants to do a front flip over it.
That's just, yep. We're looking for 1 success to be able to clear it.
2 successes.
No problem. Everyone's able to jump over it. You see Sprocket. He looks at it. The hallway is close enough for him to be able to put his hands on it and his legs to just move his body over it and just kind of Sparta climbs over it.
How's Lawrence doing?
Lawrence walks up to it, skips over. Doesn't
Amazing.
seem to be a little bit. Doesn't seem to be phased by this.
Lawrence, thank you for taking this seriously. I appreciate it.
Lawrence, can you find that ball? You can throw things and have them come back to you, right?
Oh my God, you
Yeah, I actually. Apparently, I can.
Can you just do that with all of the stupid Roomba machines?
The next hallway you get to, there's 6.
Cool. Lawrence, can you take out 6 Roombas with your ball? Your little boomerang ball?
I'll let you roll for this.
All right, what do you want to roll?
I want you to roll Lawrence's dexterity.
Which I assume he has at least 3.
4.
4,
actually.
nice.
Because he's a driver.
Yep,
Yeah,
makes sense.
So yeah, 4 plus 1, so 5 dice.
Okay. That is 3 successes.
He pegs it, brings it back. No cost, right?
Yeah.
5 left.
Oh, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Yep.
That's how you guys want to do it.
It's the safest way.
Yeah, we still gotta wait for the powder to clear though.
Yep. Every time that you hit one of these, the cloud.
I
of
do have a
silver
fan.
nitrate.
Yeah, I have a fan. I can just fan the hallway.
That's fine. That's great. I love it.
All right. I want to see how long it takes the powder to disperse because I don't want to completely fill the hallway.
It's like a if you've ever dropped flour on the ground,
Okay.
like a pack of flour on the ground when you're making pancakes maybe in the morning, it like that puff. That's the same kind of explosion that you're seeing. It seems to be a short amount, but fills a 5x5 cube.
Okay. And then it dissipates slowly.
Dissipates.
What about with the fanning?
It keeps it away from you, as long as you're not within that 5x5 cube. It doesn't, there doesn't seem to be any traction towards you. It's not, the silver nitrate is not seeking you out in any way, shape, or form.
So Danika is crouching by Lawrence's knees, just fanning in front of him while he throws this ball.
All right. He goes, man, I thought a hero would be way cooler.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
We're not heroes, Lawrence.
He throws it again.
2 successes.
Just enough.
Yeah, because I assume it's getting harder. Yeah. Okay.
Hits it. Doesn't need 3.
Our luck is over, boys. That's a -2. We just lost the ball.
The ball goes pink, 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 pink. Ah, that's unfortunate.
Lawrence, can you?
And pull it back.
Yeah.
Lawrence tries. Something is making it not possible for him to pull it back.
Oh God.
And actually, you have there's a field that your connection with Lawrence is dissipating. More steps you take.
Can I try
Clinging of the insect.
For the people at home, please tell us what we're doing. And also, can you say cleaning of the insect a little bit louder for all of them?
I like the whisper though.
Can I try clinging of the insect?
It's a ritual.
You have to have a spider.
Yeah, well, I just have to have an insect of some sort. I tried it one other time.
Oh, I remember that.
This is a place
It
of
was
non-insects. This
in
is
the
a
tunnel.
very clean place.
I'm sure there's at least a flea.
There has to
on
be some
Sprocket.
kind of
You know
something.
what? That's smart.
That's not a clean man.
And fleas are incredible insects, so...
Pluck a flea.
All right, I'm looking for clinging of the insect.
You gain the ability to cling to walls like a grotesque giant insect or spider.
Gross.
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
So I will fill a vial with my blood. I crush an insect into it, mixing the concoction together before ingesting it.
I would like you to check Sprocket for fleas.
Okay. Investigation?
Yes. And insight.
Investigation and insight. Okay.
What? Excuse me, what truly Dark Walker. What are you doing?
I am just looking. I need something for a spell, and I was just hoping that you would be able to help me out with that. Just hold still for a little minute.
I don't enjoy any of your... This is very
I
unprofessional.
thought your kind enjoyed being poked and prodded
no,
and toyed
I
with.
enjoy
Sprocket,
the
it's an
poke
experiment.
and
It's an
prodding.
experiment.
Exactly 0 successes.
What he like smacks you on the head. He's like, this is unprofessional.
Aren't you ever itchy?
Of course I am.
Right? Do you ever get a bug bite?
I am in nature quite often.
Right. I need a
yes.
bug.
Ow, that's all you needed. Well, he like pats himself down for a second and produces a flea after enough time.
Thank you very much.
It's only a
Sprocket.
flea, one single flea.
That is
Oh
fine.
my god, werewolves are so fucking disgusting.
Okay.
Thank you, Danika. Always keeping it light.
Intelligence and blood sorcery difficulty 2 is what it's saying.
Okay,
Intelligence.
let's get this ritual going. You hardly ever get to use this cool shit.
I know. 1, 2, 3, and one of them has to be a blood dice, right?
It does.
Okay.
Because you're casting a ritual,
Yep.
so tell me what the blood dice happens. Please don't kill me.
I will lie to you if it's a 1 or a 10.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Let's talk about
But-
the blood die.
It's 4, and I got a 4 on my blood die.
So 4 successes all day.
Yes.
Nice.
So you just gain a point of hunger then, right?
Yes.
Walking up to the walls, all of a sudden they seem... You can see the little gaps in between every single panel. Mm-hmm. And instead of it just being grout, it looks like a ledge. It's as if your vision and feelings have changed. Mm-hmm. And you put your hand out and you have purchase. These tiny seams, these tiny little pieces, and you put your other hand up and you start to climb around the wall. And now all of a sudden are on the ceiling.
I like to think that she kind of looks a bit like a contortionist, like the angles that her arms and her legs are at
very
are
unnatural.
just not
exceptionally unnatural.
Yeah.
This is as a bug would look at it.
as grotesque as you can imagine.
Right, yeah. I mean,
And
like
Anna's not doing it because she has to. She's doing it because she can.
I mean, a little bit.
Huh. See, Sprocket? Experiment. Eh?
I wouldn't not want to experiment on that one. The Dark Walker.
You can't tell me that's not cool as shit.
Sprocket, that is so impressive.
Yeah, actually, he like before you guys take a step and you start crawling on the ceiling, he actually brings you guys back for like just like has a hand on both of his shoulders, like you all have evolved.
In a way.
She has not. Are you sure?
What are you talking about, Sprocket?
She couldn't do that.
That is the
a while
peak of
ago.
evolution.
Are you sure that this is
Have you seen the
I'm sorry,
arms?
Gomez, can you do that?
Gomez is the one that jumped over the other one? Is like,
on the other side already.
Yeah, right.
Gomez, can you do
He's
that?
doing fine. I mean, he's looking at these things as like hopscotch. Like he's been through much harder problems. If you've ever seen The Rock, he's the guy that rolled through the fire and the problems. Like,
All right. Well, it looks like Anna's got it taken care of. There's 4 left.
there are 4 left.
I'm going to find the ball.
Crawling on the ceiling, you easily drop beyond these things. The ball is still standing there. It is a red bouncy ball.
I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to lob it back towards Lawrence.
All right, let's see if he catches it. He does not.
Oh my God, Lawrence!
It hits the back wall though, and
I did not miss.
Lawrence, eyes up. Come on.
No. It wasn't you. It was just him catching it. Frank is able to field this ball.
Thank you, Frank.
Finally being useful. Going, yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to second base? Oh, sorry. We're not playing a game. Okay, cool. Hands it back to Lawrence. Let's throw again.
All right.
Natural 20.
What does that mean?
Lawrence takes a second. And you and Day and Lawrence's consciousness perspective have a moment of like communal ideal. And from your perspective looking at these 4 and his perspective looking at his 4, you can feel the ball have the weight in your own hand, although it's not. It's in his hand. He throws it up, catches it up there, and with your combined understanding of the room itself, he first bangs it off the top corner of the left side of the room. It bounces, hits 1, 2, 3, 4, exploding all 4.
Now that is more like it.
Good job, Lawrence, you sweet little bean.
Gotta wait for the dust to settle, but
Yes, do not blow it down this end of the hallway if you do not mind.
Danica, fan.
No,
What?
Danica, do not fan.
Do I fan? Do I not fan?
Don't fan.
Don't fan.
So she's like
I
a
put my
crab
fan away.
lady, or like, is she always a crab lady, or is that just a thing that she can do?
You know, it's best not to question Anna. Lawrence.
Can I be a crab person?
No, we cannot be crab people. We can be shadow people.
Looking at the schematics that Gomez is given, and he's also leading at this point, you get to a bank of elevators that start bringing you down.
All right, Gomez, what floor are we going?
I'm gonna guess 3.
You're gonna guess?
It's up into interpretation. It's the elevator stops.
Gomez, you somehow knew the entire layout of this building, drew it with both hands, and yet you don't know where we're going?
The elevator.
Hey, he's doing his best.
The elevator stops. Ha. Looks up and goes, well, we're at 10. I think we need to get to 3.
Okay, let's go to 3.
Elevator stopped. Everyone's in the elevator.
Anna's still hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Anna.
I'm sorry
the
about my
elevator?
hair. Yes. Sorry, I do not mean to get my hair in your face, but I cannot really control it. I'm sorry. Apologies, everyone.
As an
that
elevator
herbal
has,
essence?
it has a door on the top of the elevator for firefighters people.
Danica is pushing the 3 button over and over again.
Yep.
They
It
stop the
lights up.
goddamn
It
elevators?
doesn't- I mean, like it lights up every time you hit it. Seems to be no movement.
Are there stairs, Gomez? Don't tell me I gotta go up.
No. You can completely go down, but I don't know how to make this elevator move.
All right, well, I'll take a look. And then I start scrambling up the top.
That Sprocket lifts you up and goes, I'm quite good at all of this.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, I have an idea. Anna, you can climb on walls and shit right now, right?
Hold on. Everyone stops and looks at you.
Don't look at me like that.
Danica
I'm like halfway up and I pull back down. And I'm like, excuse me?
I have an idea.
What is your
The
idea?
entire party stops and looks.
Yeah.
What is your idea?
So Anna can climb on shit right now, yeah?
Yes,
Can you get to the bottom of the elevator?
probably.
So I have this fan that your brother gave me that is also a grappling hook. You could just attach it to the bottom of the elevator and then we can just ride it all down safely.
How long is the grappling hook?
How long is the grappling hook?
So the truth, it is actually long enough to get to the 3rd floor, but you would no longer have that grappling hook. There'd be no way to undo it at the very bottom of the chain.
But why not?
because you need more purchase to shake that off.
Well, we can do that, or we can try and figure something else out.
Yep,
I'm
that
cool
definitely
with the,
works.
come down.
I mean,
I'm
like
cool
it-
with fan. I'm cool with safety. I'm cool with not dying in a fucking elevator shaft.
That would be tragic end at end of world, right?
Could you imagine? We just decompose down here.
Yeah, it would be
Oh,
awful.
Just
Not
torpor
good.
forever.
Yes.
Eternal torpor. Thank you.
It's a very small cable, but after wrapping it around your ankles and being able to slowly descend on this, yes, you can get down to the main floor on this particular grappling hook. But this will be the last time use if this is the way that you want to use a particular thing.
I could not imagine a better way to use that grappling hook at the moment.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever used it before.
Exactly.
You have.
It barely. I think I tried to do some Spider-Man shit with it. Guys, I don't really want to lose my fan, but I don't know if we're ever going to have a better opportunity.
If there is a chance to get it back for you, Danika, I will try to get it back for you.
Oh, couldn't you just climb up and grab the hook and then climb back down since you're hanging onto the walls?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Roll me a d10.
8.
She could, but that'll be the last of your spider climb.
That is fine. Do I
So-
get up and back down?
No, you're gonna wait up there until the rest of them are down the line, and you're gonna take off the hook
And then spider.
Oh, and then
and then spider
Okay,
climb
that's
your way
fine.
back in. You're still gonna have a athletic check essentially to get jump through because you're taxing the last of your spell.
7.
Yep.
Yay!
Thank God.
All right. So
So we all descend a grappling hook.
yeah, guys. By the way, all of these rolls truly matter. I'm not gonna fudge a damn thing. You
I
guys
know.
are in the game. So all of you being a little bit cavalier right now, this would be the one time your DM tells you if you're trying to do something cool, perhaps make something useful.
That was useful.
It was
He just-
exceptionally useful.
He's warning us ahead of
I
time.
am warning you that this is
No
a
more pirouettes.
really, yeah, right. Really cool thing that you just did.
Really smart.
You were able to get onto the third floor, which you know is very important. You're able to open up the door of the third floor. You're able to get your grappling hook back from your fan.
And Anna survived.
And
I did.
your entire party is able to leave that elevator.
I look.
This is the last time I'm going to warn you that cool is maybe no longer the right way to do things.
I do look down the elevator shaft to see how
Yeah.
deep it is.
It is exceptionally deep.
Hey guys, this goes way past floor 1.
Yeah.
Well, I do not want to find out what is all the way on the bottom floor. I just want to make everything go boom and then we leave.
I just want someone to say, thank you, Danika, for having a good idea.
Thank you, Danika, for having an idea.
I just want to hear thank you, Anna, for getting my fan back.
Thank you, Anna, for getting my fan back.
You're welcome, Danika.
Lawrence, what do you want?
Still chips for some reason.
I'll look around for a vending machine.
You find one.
I smashed the fucking glass.
Ghost in the machine it.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, no, I do.
I prefer the smash.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm still
Yeah.
at heart.
Right after Robbie says, don't try to do anything cool.
Well, this is just for chips.
Yeah, right. I
Oh.
mean, like,
No, I take like the butt of my my like machete. I just smash it.
yeah, it shatters. This is for people. I
Yeah.
mean, like, this is for the people that actually work in the building. Most of them are human. So, yeah, he takes some cold water chips and
I'd like to imagine Gomez just holds up $1.
With like a little string on it, like a quarter with a string on it.
Yeah.
I could have got him, man.
oh, God.
Same one he's had since 64.
Yeah, right. It's a silver quarter.
Guys, this is gonna be so brutal. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid I'm gonna kill one of you guys. I need to take a second break. I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
god! I just wanted
Robbie.
some chips.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not about that.
We make a joke about a quarter and he's like, well, you might die.
It's just.
Go would have a quarter.
It's just fucking. It's just where you are.
I know. We're in Pantex.
The fucking vending machine, I guess, is what triggered him.
No, this is just that last little moment was sweet and kind enough.
We just broke Robbie for a second.
Well, yeah, man.
Take a lap,
Do you,
Robbie.
yeah, do you want to take a lap or do you want to call it here?
What? I don't want to kill any of you.
So don't. Just let the dice tell the story.
It's still me killing you.
No, it's the story.
Your storyline doesn't have to be, well, Day and Lawrence are going to die, and I'm going to make sure that that happens.
That's not what he's saying.
This is the last room of safety.
Enjoy your chips, Lawrence. It's about to get real.
You could always, if you're that scared, just nerf whatever we're going to fight so that we all make it to Egypt.
That's not what he's saying.
I mean, you guys have earned the right to have actual roles. These are, I will no longer hold these back. Like these are going to be the roles. These are going to be this is the end. This is the end of the story. So
freaking me out, man.
yeah, man. I don't have a backup character. No, none of you should. This is not about backup characters. I can give you backup characters. You'll end up playing one of my NPCs. That's why I built it this way. I may go through... This may end with none of you being alive. You may play NPCs at the end of the game.
That's a very excuse me look from Melinda.
Right?
You may play Vol. You may...
Are you calling it here, or?
I don't know, man. Yes, I think I need to. I think that I need to. I think that... I don't think I have it in me to do this right now, because I don't think I can kill fucking Danika or Day or Anna
Tonight.
right now.
But tomorrow, who knows?
Obviously, our storyteller needed an emotional 5-minute break, which turned into, we'll get back to you next week. But really, if you are enjoying what you're seeing here, when we kick off season 2 for Vampires and Vitae, we will be streaming our gaming sessions live on Twitch. Make sure you look up and follow and subscribe to Pop Culture Cosmos so you don't miss the chance witness the magic live. As always, find us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit. So until next week, you guys, remember, if you get the chance, do it. Take that big bite out of life.